Allana Oak, and I started CrossFit in the summer of 2012.
I'm David Oak, and I started September of 2015. Yeehaw! Good morning.
We're here. It was busy, full-time working mom, 3 kids, just at the grind every day. Definitely didn't feel healthy, knew that I needed to be in better physical shape, mental health, to be a better mom, to be a better doctor, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it was all work and no play. I have a very demanding job, and it requires a lot of time, and I'd probably work an easy 70 hours a week, maybe 80 hours a week. You know, in my mind, health was a priority, but the only thing I would do was try and run, but that was very infrequent. I was really in more of a survival mode, you know, just trying to keep my weight down and, you know, trying to run periodically.
I got a new job. I had a change at work, and when I did that, anytime you have a change, you basically, it's like a New Year's resolution every time. So when I got this new position at work, I thought, well, this is now the time to maybe try to get a little more fit.
What was day one like? How did that go over?
Day one was pretty hard. I was new, so I was still learning, but it was burpees and box jumps, and it was exhausting, but it was good. It kind of left you on the floor wanting more, thinking I can do this. Yeah, I'd been told, what's kind of interesting, I'd been told about 5 years previously by a personal trainer that CrossFit was not for me. So from 2007 to 2012, I just kind of here and there, blah blah blah. And then I was angry too, because when I started it, I was like, gosh, I could have been doing this for 5 years. This is definitely for me.
You know, it was really just seeing Allana, you know, she had started way before I did, probably 4 years. And so it was really, you know, watching how much enjoyment she got out of it, and also just seeing the body transformation for her, how physically fit she was getting. And I knew I needed to do something. I wanted to do something. So everybody that I had talked to was very encouraging, and so I thought, okay, I'll give it a try.
Oh wow, it completely transformed so many areas of my life. One of the things I had noticed was I had these 3 small kids, and we were going on vacations, and I didn't have the energy to want to get up and play with them on the beach. You know, I want to be more interactive with my kids. And so when I kind of made this commitment to get fit and discovered CrossFit, one of the first things I noticed was the following year, we took a nice long vacation, and we went to Hawaii, and we hiked, and we, you know, were on the beach, and all kinds of, you know, physically tough activities, and we felt great. That was probably the biggest thing that I noticed that I got out of it, was I just felt more alive, like I wanted to get up and go and do things and could be more interactive with my kids. And it sets a phenomenal example. It sets a great mindset that it's a priority.
You know, I definitely have more energy as well. I also feel much more encouraged, and that's one of the things I wanted to make sure that I shared with others, is just you know, the encouragement that you get. You know, I'm sure you, like I, you know, we're starved for encouragement in our jobs. You know, there's just not enough praise to go around, and that's one thing you'll find about CrossFit is it's very encouraging, and so that's what's been very different for me, is just the spirit of encouragement, the spirit of camaraderie and community, but definitely more energy. I feel more physically fit. I just have a much more positive mindset and positive attitude in everything I do. And so it really has transformed my life in many different areas, not just outside the job, but also on the job. It's made me better at what I do.
Break it down!
I think one of the neat things is we didn't meet each other till our early 30s. So we really don't have an area in our lives that we were ever encouraging each other. You meet, all that sort of thing. So it's so cool to have something that you share with your spouse that you can encourage them to do, that you can push them, you can be part of, but yet you're cheering them on. I don't know, there's nothing to me that's more empowering as when you can give that, that gift of encouragement. And what better place to do in an atmosphere where you're, getting fit and healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't appreciate how good of an athlete Allana is, because again, we didn't grow up together. But now she has her own banner in the gym, and I'm still just a peon.
No, not at all.
Yeah, the advice I would give them is, hey, I know you're intimidated. Have the confidence to show up, and you have to go through boot camp. Just take one day at a time and know that you're going to be sore all the time. But embrace the pain, and the saying is embrace the suck. Because there is gain, there is reward after you embrace the suck.
A piece of advice for somebody looking into it, like the one thing, I'm kind of along those intimidation lines, is I feel like so many times, that CrossFit stuff's intimidating. And I think that ultimately what I would love to see is more people coming in that need it. We see athletes come in all the time because they miss that competitive edge. That they're done competing at the high school level, the collegiate level, that sort of thing. But what we don't realize is that there's a lot of people out there screaming to be more fit. And in my opinion, nothing works better for weight loss and fitness than this regimen. And they're functional movements. So when you get sick and you're in bed for a long time, you need to be able to get up out of bed just like you can stand up off this box. So my bit of advice would be, don't be intimidated. You don't have to get in shape to do CrossFit. You just come in, you do it, you embrace the community, you got accountability, support. It's the perfect place to get in shape. You don't have to be in shape to start it.